This video is sponsored by Boksu. What's up, everyone? Today we're making
龍蝦伊麵。
lobster yi min, a dish my dad has made hundreds of times.
Hello， 朋友們，大家好啊！因為好多朋友提出嚟，佢話接近年尾啦，好多節日嚟，繼續咧，我哋個中國新年又到啦，同大家開開心心咁介紹一個龍蝦伊麵俾大家，希望大家過一個好開心、愉快嘅節日。今朝早就喺 Concord 嘅大華超市買咗2隻生猛嘅龍蝦翻嚟，多謝 Concord 大華超市個店長Danny 陪我買咗隻龍蝦哦。本嚟咧龍蝦咧就我哋一個打啦，就一隻龍蝦就足夠噶啦，因為我哋今日一個大家庭咁去食，咁啊整多啲，大家開心啲嚇。好啦，我而家咧整好啲伊麵先啊，佢係用油炸過嘅。
While there are countless types of Cantonese noodles, including chow mein and lo mein, this dish is traditionally made with yi min, a noodle made from wheat flour and egg, which is then deep fried. Because baking soda is also used in the making of the dough, the resulting texture of the noodles is uniquely chewy and spongy, perfect for soaking up the delicious sauce of this dish.
煮呢個伊麵之前咧，就用啲滾嘅水將啲麵拋開佢先嚇。我而家開到最大個火，水就滾咗啦。我哋先擺一個麵落去先。 用個嘢撳住佢，經過滾水之後咧，佢飄咁嗰啲油出嚟，因為呢啲麵係用油炸過嘅。
We'll do a quick boil of the noodles until they loosen, or about 2 minutes.
睇到好多油飄到係嘛？唔使煲咁耐啊，煲得太耐佢啲麵會腍，個口感就冇咁好啦。如果冇呢個格咧，冇呢個格咧，你咪可以用嗰啲用呢啲咯，用筷子都夾起得㗎啦。冇呢個就係嘛？ 整散佢，係可以咁樣，即係咬佢啊！佢唔太腍，咁咪啱㗎啦。嗱，落咗麵之後咧，你擺上個碟嗰度，嗰啲碟裝嘢佢。你緊煮好龍蝦嘅時候啦，鋪上個面就得㗎啦。
咁平時一個龍蝦同埋一包伊麵嚟夠
啊？一個order係咁多嘅啫。
Since Daddy Lau is making 2 portions today, we'll do the same boiling process with the second portion of noodles. First question, what are the best noodles to use?
睇你中意咯，有啲人用啲炒麵，最好就呢個咯。
最好係伊麵。
伊麵，
炒麵同伊麵點樣？
伊麵、炒麵同都係撈麵，呢啲煙韌啲，食好耐都仲好煙韌，即係佢炸過，唔好咁容易發脹。嗰啲炒麵咧，佢容易發脹。
How much not fried? Chow mein either steam or just fetch?
而家麵就煮好啦，先切啲薑葱先啊！呢啲薑洗乾淨晒㗎啦，唔將個刨皮得啦。薑咧就撇到一片片，葱就分咗葱頭同葱尾啦。呢條葱尾咧，切到葱度一寸多啲，1寸半啦。啲葱白咧，就拍一拍佢，等佢出味啊嘛。
如果唔拍冇咁多味啊？
你拍一拍散咗佢咪容易出味啲咯。仲有蒜頭，唔使切到好碎嘛，咁就得啦。料就係咁多啦，薑同葱、蒜頭。
Before we get to the lobster, this is from Boksu, our sponsor for the video. This came all the way from Japan. It's like a monthly subscription, so every month they'll send you Japanese snacks. And each snack is sourced from someone who's like really good at making snacks, snack artisans.
They're from families. So whoever makes the snacks, it's a family business.
Wow.
Each box comes with a little thing that tells you where it comes from.
Oh, wow.
Tells you the stories, teaches you a little Japanese.
Nice. Mochi puffs.
Mochi puffs.
But it's Hokkaido cheese.
Wow.
Yeah. You like it?
Cam like it.
It's too yummy. I want the whole thing. It's so soft. Put the whole thing in your mouth and crunch.
So puffy.
Dude, that's bomb.
That's really good.
And then the taste is light and tastes good.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's try the one with the giraffe. I love mochi. These are sweet and sour. Give it to your mom and dad first, Mandy. You got so excited.
Having been to Japan, Boksu captured the magic that my wife and I felt being there, and it was really fun for our family to bond over trying something new. If you're looking for a great gift idea for the holidays, you should totally check out Boksu. You can click the link in our description and use the code MADEWITHLAO to get $20 off your first Boksu subscription, and the chance to win 2 tickets to Japan if you purchase before December 31st.
好啦，呢個重頭戲就出嚟啦，龍蝦
Lobsters are known as longha in Cantonese, which directly translates to dragon prawn. As you might know, dragons are extremely auspicious animals in Chinese tradition, one of the 12 animals in the Chinese zodiac and symbols of power, luck, and strength. Paired with the tidings of a long life with our noodles, you'll often find lobster yi mein served at banquets and weddings. Interestingly enough, at times throughout American history, lobsters were seen as a poor man's food, fed to prisoners and servants. Nowadays, lobsters are a hot commodity in China. Since they're not native to the South China Sea, China literally flies millions of lobsters over from Maine, other parts of the US, and Canada. In restaurants in China, a red dragon could cost more than $100. Luckily for us, we get to make this dish at home for much, much less money.
龍蝦有一個好緊要嘅程序，將隻龍蝦湯之前咧，先放啲料佢。佢呢度個窿嗰度噶，嗱喺度插落去，聽到嘛？
呢啲係料啊？
嗰啲係料啦，呢度係龍蝦料嚟噶啦。放啲料之後咧，嗰隻龍蝦就會好食好多噶啦，冇嗰種料味喺度啦。
咁多？
等佢整開放上條龍蝦啦，我哋開始切隻龍蝦啊。
Just as a heads up, we'll be cutting live lobsters here, so if that's not for you, feel free to skip to a later part of our recipe.
呢個鬚就唔需要咁長噶啦，鉸剪剪咗佢。呢個腳咧，取佢出嚟，你可以俾鉸剪剪又得，斬又得。嗱，咁拍一拍佢。呢度睇到好軟嘅啫嘛，呢度唔硬嘅啫，係嘛？用菜都得。菜都得。啲龍蝦爪咧，剪剪佢。呢啲咧，土啊剪剪佢嗱。呢啲唔使剪都得，呢啲咁啊，嗰個頭咧咁樣擺，好啦，呢個腦咧要翻嚟蒸蛋，非常好食，蒸蛋或者煎蛋。好啦喎，我哋而家咧就開始劏隻龍蝦噶啦，啲鉸剪喺度剪啦。
First, we'll cut down the middle of the back of the lobster so we have a good guide for chopping later.
呢啲龍蝦尾喺呢度。
Then we'll chop off the tail. Using the line we cut earlier, we'll align our cleaver and chop down hard to split the two sides cleanly.
可唔可以殺死先？
咁放料就得噶啦，咁啦，嗱，得啦，嗰啲係屎嚟噶啦，就唔要啦。呢度咧就搣開佢，有啲腮喺度嘅，呢啲腮唔好要啦，搣咗佢。隻龍蝦就差唔多啦。
We'll chop the legs off both sides, then move on to the body.
我哋切龍蝦嗰啲肉嘅時候咧，點樣咧？呢度切咗佢，或者你剪都得。
As you can see, the sizes we're cutting can vary, but around 2 inches wide is a good size for each piece.
咁之後咧，我哋裝住喺度啲瓊水。
For the front legs, we'll first cut them at the joints.
拍拍佢。
Then we'll smack the smaller pieces to crack the shell.
呢度咧，俾個刀吉入嚟。
For the claws, we'll chop right down the middle lengthwise.
好靚啲肉。
I also wanted to make a special shout out to thank all of our wonderful Patreon supporters for helping bring this video to life. If you enjoy our videos and are interested in supporting us directly, head on over to patreon.com/madewithlau to learn more.
龍蝦就斬好之後咧，我哋做咩咧？擺喺度索水佢先，然之後上粉。咁樣嘅話佢容易上粉啊嘛。濕過水之後咧，我哋而家開始上粉啦。我哋俾啲生粉喺度啊，俾個碗裝住喺度，俾兩個湯匙就用住先啦。嗱，輕輕咁上粉佢，嗱，咁樣炸出嚟，佢會好香嘅，好脆嘅。過油嘅時候咧，佢啲汁唔會走晒出嚟。亦都唔好襯太多粉，少少得啦。啲肉嗰邊就得啦，呢邊都殼嗰度唔使啊。如果係喺餐館做咗快脆啦，係咁揦啲粉落去咁啊，戳幾戳佢就出得噶啦。屋企就慢慢嚟咯，俾啲心機做咯。
Coating the lobster in cornstarch will help lock in the lobster's juices when we cook it later.
好噶啦，咁就搞掂啦。
Before we cook the lobster, we're going to create the sauce with 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, a half teaspoon of salt, a third teaspoon of white pepper, and 1 tablespoon of cooking wine. We have all of these ingredients listed on our blog at madewithlau.com, along with step-by-step instructions and video clips to guide you as you make the recipe at home.
好啦，我哋開咗爐。
We'll heat the wok on high heat for 2.5 minutes. Then add in 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil and let it heat up for 30 to 40 seconds, or until it starts to ripple.
慢慢嚟，開個風扇。
We'll fry the lobster pieces by sliding in each piece from the side of the wok to avoid the oil splashing out. Make sure to fry in batches to not overcrowd the wok. After about only 40 to 50 seconds, or when the shell turns bright red and the meat turns white, we'll remove the lobster pieces. As you can see, Daddy Lau is letting the excess oil drip back into the wok while he fries the next batch of lobster. Using a metal strainer is best for this step.
Is there a color it turns if it's overcooked?
The only thing when you overcook, the meat is less tender. It's more Thai, more chewy.
Yeah.
Pour the oil into a bowl to use for stir frying.
好啦，我哋就開始煮龍蝦啦嗱，開猛火佢，
We'll add in about 1 tablespoon of the oil we just poured out.
蒜頭，OK， 薑，爆香啲薑佢，葱頭，
After about 50 seconds stir frying our aromatics, we'll put all our lobster back into the wok. After stirring for about 20 seconds, we'll add in 1 tablespoon of cooking wine.
俾2卡嘅水落去，啲滾水至好啲。
而家係猛火啊！
我係猛火，梗係啦。嗱，俾埋嗰啲頭先教嗰啲汁落去。
Okay, how do you get the lobster flavor across the whole dish?
When you cook a lobster, you have a sauce inside, right? The sauce will absorb the flavor from the lobster. The sauce will spread the whole noodle.
俾多啲水，2卡半水。
After cooking with the sauce for 40 to 50 seconds, we'll cover the lid to bring it to a boil. In the meantime, we'll quickly mix a slurry of 2 teaspoons of cornstarch with 1 tablespoon of water. Once the water boils, or after about 30 seconds, we'll remove the lid. After another minute of cooking it uncovered, we'll add the slurry to thicken the sauce, mixing the contents as we pour.
而家做咩啊？俾埋啲葱尾落去啦，嗱。
We'll mix the scallions in and cook for 30 seconds before we add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and another tablespoon of our cooking oil to finish.
攞落去咧就靚好多啦。好，閂火。
How do you avoid overcooking the lobster?
我用咗油已經炸過差唔多熟啦嘛，啲龍蝦好快就熟嘅嘛，你唔好煮好耐，好似我頭先一滾起冚一個一滾就得㗎啦。2隻龍蝦頭啦，雙龍出海。
雙龍出海是咩啊？
好字頭咯，好事成雙啊嘛，啊。
So when I was looking it up online, they don't always have noodles underneath. Is it more common to put the noodles, or is it the more traditional way?
You can do different way.
俾面就咁咪姜葱龍蝦咯，一樣咪係咁煮啫嘛，就冇咁多芡水，冇咁多汁啫嘛。好啦，就開始呢啲就不上就得噶啦。龍蝦伊麵就煮好啦，希望大家中意，希望大家節日快樂、健康，就得啦，好堆。
Okay, we did it! Wow!
When the long ha alive, it is like a black color. But after you cook, turn like a orange red.
What is that kind of
So that
symbol
color
for?
stands for happiness,
Yeah.
good luck. Anything with red color, Chinese will always like symbolize the good.
Yeah.
Also, long in Chinese, it is 龍精虎猛，龍馬精神. So it also is good.
Oh, yum.
Wow.
Say thank Popo.
Thank you, Popo.
Did you have this at your wedding?
Aww.
我都唔記得咗。
我哋結婚嗰時
應該冇
冇龍蝦，
你第一次係幾時食啊？
係美國啊？
美國先啊。
Oh really？
嗯，
你仲喺中國嗰時冇lobster啊？
未見過，除非你好有錢啊。嗰個時嘅龍蝦唔係平常嘅人食得到嘅啫。係啊，好多啊，嗰時唔食得到嘅好多啊。
And look at us now. Abundance.